bibi tu obi pe a yo mehu yafa eh be adwuma ni ya ncha se kra do hwe ye kire me bibi wom e wo he daily graphic page 17 me kwa akohwe eti ebusuafo ye mamumo matwen ye ame adan ye ho akwaba ye hu munwom so kakra eti ababi adu so abadwafo atenase eni ti nsema hodo e ba nkrata nim de di ahim ni ade ncheche paa no enu ho nkomo na no pei ye ba ne ya ba beboy emom Mame enna Azel Vogue ase ene chance se masege headmistress ai e honso ye color na ye green and yellow enti me de green ni de medemu anu UTV so ye green enti medem me green fefefe wani age ho na o kamfo me ofie se ya what are they fatal me da se nanso ya Azel ne pam ye ane e toda mabedwafo no kra bi se otonwa na opam se opam ne nsa no otwitwa pam fefefe pa ne finishing die wow shata de na say atade die ya hyeda pamama ankasa ne sa no efe na mo amunya emfe Azel say ye master class 1 year master class o pese won so obeye wo de performer pa obeye designer papa no enne ne ye hye school na se enti wunya nka echi enne obetumi do ho ahyem omodi ase obefre Azel 0244 155266 0244155266 makase ye evening and a weekend evening no weekdays then Monday Tuesday Friday very flexible 5 p.m. kosi 9 p.m. so wo husa so per weekend de ne so a 9 a.m. kosi 4 p.m. Saturdays nko a na ubewie no wa pro intimisere wa contact Azel or Nsroma kane baby ana mass school ewo no na chiso wo krum so pe enti se wodo ho kwhyemu a wo mmere kra bomodia na fa ho kwhyem na so watimi apamade a eda ho a na ehome a obenya more customers na obenya adwuma se wo husa meda Azel ase medi opise me ma Deborah Fa Ochre wo Assemblies of God sorry I work aswa Iron City happy birthday osinyame nhira papa and me college mate TP enso se me makwabena afrane okese wo kumase ye ma happy birthday osinyame nhira wo wadamfo TP na ema happy birthday enkomo no de na yesi wani tua de ebiemu a after laboring for 20 years in team chairs NPP, could you upset John Boadu to win General Secretary position? And then one and Krata and the Bubiso say, breaking the 8, let's unite behind new executives. Akufo-Addo charges NPP supporters. National interest won't be compromised in IMF deal. And so President Kanwo no asinteche said this weekend so still ye can IMF asem. And then a month for more cancer finance minister what do you shamo into two what dear so ma animunyamo mrem nka ne femu a o say me a me can say yen kwae me for ne yen kochina yenya kwa ase na minim ne me ka ase me hu adwuma nani so nti manfo enya nto enya ntua etu nkotwe de atwe eno o say de money ne ka na enya ne ka no no some be can so on resign de enya ne ka no no to say yen kama mo nti pendwan ontuni hu ade so ede echina enso eka ho asem ba ko routers phone no mu se anhwe ya yen ye ka emmene yen no na yesika sem so ayebu achibidin no anhwa yentimi ntua ye botin ayabobo se yensi hu se yesika botin yentimi ntua enti routers project Ghana to default in debt payment ebra na MPP ye congress no na NDC so mo ye internal workshop ewo from Mantemu enti so the Daily Post say EC determined to prevent some Ghanaians from voting at all costs. Ura Mahama ne kasa ewo kwan ben so enti we ene nsemu ano pay yedi eho enkomo na Honorable Dr. Henry Kwabena Kokufu Director General Emma Environmental Protection Agency EPA wabadada that watena say and Honorable Richard the Champon and so Mrashebedwani Emma Manfa wonum ewo bia East Western North ono so aba betena say yeni abedwafo enhye komodie yase no kure ne say before ne de ne na mo apaso nti ono akọ congress aba na we so akọ workshop aba Yanko Congress kanye. Eni ema mo akwa abo workshop and Congress.
Enje mo so abru.
Workshop Jesu e.
Major so me.
My
bread too much.
No be show.
Hey.
Obi show.
For God and country. O manu mu ni ye.
Doc unim between Sunyane ne Techiman. Kro bi hye friend bia nhyew. Chese obi anhyew.
Obi anhyew.
Nti
bia anhyew.
Dia ekoso na enura ye nua be gina o ka chem say oba mo program yasin.
Otukono.
Otodo kunu 5 Ghana cedis. Do kunu 5 Ghana cedis.
3 cedis ya haban.
3 ne ya haban ko. Mama nanka say nwie na mo pam mo free program yasin.
Ene be jebasa. Doc mo na mo call Congress. Mo call ye ne de asisi ye eno na me de atu dwan. Inti ene de mete ha me hwe after 20 years inti na aweni amount for predicted unofficial prime minister mu nyina te amount for the posters ni nyina ka say John Boadu nanso ene daily graphics say kodua amane wadwakra John Boadu wa upset kodua wa upset John Boadu ene wa fa general secretary position ni ene kasachira mampani di tu dwa ewo ehonom mentio breaking the 8. You need a united front.
Yeah, and the creme my matty for near her phone in Archie, and not pay. Mini champon. Me will not check. Yeah, and then I met it. Yes, and right, Jebo, Janyaba. New Patriotic Party, sir. Obekaya, you say you may be say, I'm fear ne be a as I say free polling station about constituency, your core regional elections, na and ra. Penny Bunana na national elections say AC and answer Memenda.
Okay.
Until Hunsus and Sono dying in Mira Stevening team. But Bebradim so I have former first vice chairman Payne.
I see.
Yes, that's it. All free first vice chairman the first attempt award national chairmanship no on Era McMenu Nijinai and Awenya. Free hono wagina bebro prayer niensa eka ho ni pray num so ene na anui ana won want to me won ho e new patriotic party mu etie ne nsem tie afoforo na na oye ne se sa brede ye de be ma no na wabedi amayoko nanim no na nsu achi no na general secretary said they were okay Eru John Boadu after say was serve more or less 1.5 terms, and I even say 2 terms. We nanka all press obesan ko nanim biem no. And I see ahene se baby adro no. Ye pe se ye sesem. Na ye de ma lawyer Justin Kudia. Enti ne kwanso a. Binum retaining omu da bi yin kra obi anu retaining so far.
Say as e bi mo esesa omu positions.
E bi na bi a wo mu dada no
ofri youth eba me
ne ba organizer
okay
na America so bare
okay
ono no mu dada as first vice
okay.
or second vice
okay
na they are retaining the position and kasapa e Mami Kate Jamfu a ono women organizer and retain women organizer position youth organizer esan say na be free on nti also da ho nti one of the deputies
no a deputy.
Yes,
Salam.
yes.
Mohammed Saddam and Salam.
Salam.
Okay.
One of the deputies also.
Okay.
Na wawene. And also another person also retaining his seat here and the position here. Futa, Alaji Futa. Nasara.
No Nasara coordinator.
Yes, on Wakasa. By and large.
And then not just and kebi my idea to ushe omo sesa omo nkonwa omo kroma bewe omo maintain ya still ya to ama omo a JB ho no adan den na nkoye
when you so hwe ya election ni nyina na fapem ni nyina so nyina na o general secretary point to
now so no you see o mamo party no
yes okay. Now
Okay.
in the history of New Patriotic Party administration. The first general secretary, Yura Ajenim Boate, Onyame Mfanekra, NC. One say one term. Na Yura Dambuche, Onusu Bedi general secretary. enumu na ya elevate to ministerial cabinet ministerial nti ono so one term na ohini nto nso bedi one term Irase John ono so nyame fa ne kransie ono na obe tu na de so ewu Kumasi Congress eno na chi no ana Irase John so Tamale eno na friend Tamale Debakel eno so Iru Akwabena Japan so ebae na ono so betu na de so nti Iru Akwabena Japan the term of office no ana wantwi kakra ne ade bae unfortunately ekoba so wantimi anwie ne term enu ti na John Boadu Sabre no ya organizer no senior na party constitution ne kire no se general secretary ni ho na si approve asina na ironically no nya de oye deputy general secretary ni si ana ba constitution ni hye the oya organizer ana osi anai
okay
nti by default John Boadu be general secretary acting so to speak na numu ana kofurudua na chese yekohye ne dwumadie no mu kenapa eya mfie nan etwa mu eno de oginaaye no to abama no mana wene as general secretary ana ankania all pese obeye atoaso ene memeneda ana mpani ne yasi ahene force ya mabre amanso asumbi nti obi foforo so emra na omekire ne bobre nti by and large ne kwan so ya to aba no ya bonto ane ade a hopes bebre ho adwenkyire bebre ho analysis bebre beba nanso ya to wie se de ya to awie ya na no nti omampani na na danko akufuado ne santi no na se one party ma ne supporters nyina kasa na okire se won ya to aba ma won sabre a omu hoi aso afena mu asuaye se won ne akandifo ema amayokuo no sabre a yewo mu kopim fie nan twedi ampon de dom ye ne eda ho tenkwamu a yebesa akwa abato so bi wo no ehun behia se nyina de ahoden yenyansa ye bi pipiara yewo ebeta won achi by way of support na ya boa ma on dwumadie awie na se oboa general secretary na odi ne dwuma ewo party no oboa national chairman na odi ne dwuma women organizer edi ne dwuma yie Nasara edi ne dwuma yie youth organizer edi ne dwuma yie the executives ye appointed one eka ho di on dwuma yie na ni nyina fua na chese New Patriotic Party nkunimdie New Patriotic Party na ebenya ho mfaso until at this point bibia ni ho bio efie chi ni abofuno watimi wakami bia ni ho ni yewom kese ene se na anu to abona ekoso leading to memenda and as dey koduru memenda abatro no for the first time ebredi kani wan tika se twitwe bebre sa atenie ne mpo atwa antisa pi
I'm say park ni so no de na afi esobo bona na ewomu we chase ka we
oh no kra de akire na no mpo de duru de den a ya na pa bibi kakraka so sebaya wa odbe chichore na afi ochidi for so be chichore tino by and large no we are see we are MC no wo form kra nti beboa ama ya to abeya wie de wadi nkuguo ana de na ni tirimopo amemu no no ani se ya manidue na ya bona baso abasemo ahudwo no anse apagya no na agina ho de na ade afirato ne afa ama no so ne nkunimdie so ba na afa nso ya bona baso so mu ni adwumaden yo na afi eye hwetin na wo wani mu ahobrasie mu ara yenke nyina ya moano we an support me we anyi say nya sabre de ehu hia kra na me gidi say omnyina ya matured enough so tie general secretary yayi ni sesie ya okan say it's not about ono as the pedria name is about New Patriotic Party it's about bibia yebeka bobni ebe adwuma na de dey ni so kese mnia ya otimi se nifa so yi amko se hui epobone omobo ene di omu ye nyina konwa ba akopei ya mamuei no mani abre se so unzo aka so abre so bi ansoma wa na eja
party na momo de ndi obi soma So also now to TV so 24/7.
Nti me nka asema bre. Me peneja. Nti me complain here.
Okay.
Nti New Patriotic Party asoma me. Eti sa na tie amadboni etietie ayekoya ayaba.
Okay.
Ba nso a yedi nkunimdie abafie. Bia be money nsem mayen we there for the first time. For the first time mun chairman Mona for the first time kwasi. Example mun nsem mayen ni aya ade na mun kase mbesua yen. Na se dia aya ba na efefefe na Ghana politics ani mu atie. No ya do bia so ase mun sentrofo yi ni da obofo. Se dia mo hihye mo niema mu di nkutahudi a mu di ye ene bra mo gitom ho so ebisebisa nsensem ne ade nyina afa bambofo eye security na it was perfect.
What can no simple cra
so
ujidi say aba yakoto a wa nkasa amemusi ebemu ase kasantwe no na ewo fom kasantwe akoso park no so okra no keka keto bi atwede bo bam abufuo ni ade na obeka ne simple de na de frato ya farma no de wadi nkunim enyehwe na ninye de wani nkunim enyehwe yenkwa anim ebeye easy sa na anim team no besi so mu theme amude call ye holding together working together mo bekono said ya ebi mu other executives from regions, from constituencies, a year woman near my fire. Professor Bikosa or say, Chairman or many General Secretary or your campaign here and Nedia Warwini. Ubeda Conwakwaji logistics, Ubeda coordinating. And see, easy said your canon, doctor.
I am remembering a cry chance at the Macano.
Oh, okay.
Copim sir, order to throw a baby a tremuhua. No relativity maybe a tremu koniti me kwa abato so say enye New Patriotic Party ko almost amayoku nyina be kwa abato so e be den puatwa no be doso atenie no unse ayire pa pintin
okay
nti sabre die a eye nei nia yekohu ye ene nia ye yekoduru ye se ode toto ho ode toto dia atwamu aba atwamu ko ho a ye chese ema we no eyemre pa ana ma we no ewo fom nti na me ka ne saa no ewo mu se de bi nketenketi bi ni ade wo ho but na kase pa ba a ye hunu ni kase pa wo beka se breki amariokuo kro na ani ko abato so ne ba ye tibinum pa ya binum kasa ya binum di yawo binum to da bi kra just say who say be cry system no cry gang up against particular candidates.
But there was a similar one.
So
JFK so obetwa man so I'm sure he might feel said system no gang up against him kakra. In team say from past experiences system are gang up and over the years. Just that and then maybe say sympathy vote to intin and slogan near time was so. A man for feel say asa wa bread because every year ni akope obi no wa babe every 4 years akope obi no wa be quantity and we kra no ye pen crofo just that time say the candidates or the delegates felt like at the boni be nko afi ye mantimu nibi
well obaya minim so akope candidate by there minim wo ma akope candidate
ya na yetin so yeti de ekoso nyina
but say on say democracy New Patriotic Party
okay
so bia na adwen say obegina about to say chairmanship say youth organizer said there you di kan pa no we go through process
okay
ko fa the forms of failure bibia coverting say nhihye no man ho kwan a
okay
ogina bi and ye no me hu so bi na akofo bi aba but truly speaking I'm so happy for chairman in team
okay
17 if you say achidifo ne won a aka no e ya disuade kese se enura na anye ya mawa emo abamu
okay
koso na pem ko na ya adwumaden na kire odo no koso kire odo ne mre bi bedu mfa ho bia o kina adekye mfie mienu miensa nan wo mre ni dura obi antimi nsia no
time so ebe so 20 years akrem thank you
boy abaso so ho boni Patriotic Party abaso na enhye enuanom party aka enkuran na
also wo ko hwe omonim de o seresere de opunu ni minimu pro
ti na so enhye wo nkuran na daachi bi na omuso be kwa abato so o matini afa ya na monso
thank you
na edin said ye kra ayemremremre na ama o my Ghana ni nyina
Honorable Champon unuanom akọ congress aba de kosi executives awayi wo mo moye dan amoni omo na ebesi akan ete wo sen
me neba mame na asema me chi ahwefo asa na mekos me hu bebi wo dairy graphic page 31 Forestry Commission almost say almost baba ye customized dairies almost ye 50 there is 5,000 calendars 5,000 Christmas cards 300 it will come the amount 10,350
copies
copies
okay
emra yewo mu ya ho kire aba ye ko IMF ye nya sika emfa madwumaifo amanfo ntimi ntodokono people cannot make ends meet say ye nema dada krapo sa no pa ye hu se mra ewo mu yi ese make savings aban say na o tin adwuma appointee secretary so by 30% mebo
ani
fuel coupon 50% nema bebre ya omoye no omuso moja omunto new brand new cars and all that enti bisa ho say so why nya Christmas cars why nya this dairy na dey na besi ena nyame adom obi afo okuta o kala ai o calendar wo so eti mira wo mu ya austerity measures amount abandoned to upcom aya ho kire ye kope up to $2 billion every IMF for no sika kakra na e wo no look at how we are spending the money very graphic page 31 and look at it state institution kwai mo fast almost spend sika no meaning they are not bothered they come no mfo bia ho yen so many sika sa because enya power ukra how
say me man fa topic ama no wako hu na wo kan wasem den na me wo
so na the paper no too many
tie ane say de me de ma wo se nka hwe no ni o we na ye ka na wako bi 31 udi ka bi bibi che me 16 me see you me hu mo workshop amoko na wako bi 31
enti ye be sere
me
me no kokofu doctor me sere mo na mo wa bam mo na mo control the state resources samanfo osun a mo se osun no musu na ejani o na muntie yesu a yesu no na mo live my life
ade awa piki a you see me nya hu na the crop
honorable champion what time na be no afa no
no where state resources
ya de no be we ya
we dey from baba yintie ka no mu jai a we be boa ya chen emo elections no kom kwachiche sika ekoyeye
no say election no nya ho asem nkanti no eja so okopɛ topic bi 31 na so boy abaso wie na aka we aka we are free o si dey ya
na no me da ye nua no MPP fokoshi akoto aba
yeah
aba mo koto ye 17 dem say na nipa bebre etepo say enough is enough ese otimere ni
okay
ba wo hwe niveau difference na about 313 difference
17 3000
the 3000
yes
not just a contest no any endorsement no na so we ni anisa ba wo hwe baby a issue no na wo another one ye general secretary any organizer
okay
when me say na be we need about 594 or 596 votes.
Oh, I see.
That was great by idea, because although a former MPDA, but almost all the regions, apart from Ashanti region, we need all the regions. Ashanti region, and a man title said them, Olusuye. General Secretary, Gabriel Chidakon, Gabi so kasa na so mampanyin na kasa no.
How?
Oh.
Oh no so oni post bia wa ban.
Oh, de facto prime minister. Unim. The amapeso e bia no they can be teasy out or the top on tampapa no an na aban ba be. Gabi say yam fama John Boadu. Amma you 16 regions e wo my 15 of them. Eko share chairman untumi edi omanim. Okache omo say omo nyina endo so John Boadu. Na o hwe park ne so after odru ho na omo okasa wi and the way ya party for no ebo ne tutuo no was a signal say chale ade na mfa. So who are we na no mo bo no?
Eno de me.
Yeah. I mean, you are question no stadium.
But later me who say na
Omo bom say
Putin
away.
Now stadium over here. Not to baby. Are you one shop ni na we are no.
Don't about all the money can say Mr. Yeah,
I want to say I don't know emfa. Na un say tama o fan form no. Okoye program bi o Lisa Hotel. Na me so me ye program bi wo ho.
Why fan form?
John Boadu.
Okay.
Satam na ko dua dikere intention ono so or a grassroots man or a najuma. It's a hona na ma John question na party mpanyifo ni nyina eba Elisa Hotel.
Oh, I see.
Into a year party endorsement.
Sir.
Yes. Into kodua or image as a win and say the grassroots now rejected the leadership of the MPP from the presidency. So difference at 313. Difference no could the other way.
Okay.
313. It is a presidency when I'm a pair, Gabi see when I'm a pair. All the 15 regional chairpersons almost when a pair. Not grassroots now rejected there. More policies and programs. Got the chief executive officer of the party. But what I say.
But Nipa and 15 positions in year 15. Chairman no dey Fred Blade your council.
Me just say Nipa
me bua na wa ye mfanto hu. Nipa say positions in year 15 and Fred Blade your wan ko biem. All the executives on call ye nyina. John Boadu pe na anwene. Na bi o sesan ye wo wene ye. Keti Jemfo agina baabi o wo wene ye. Oka na Sara coordinator di o wene ye. Mamerita so ba ye di o wene ye. Enti nipa be say numo se nsia na se ba ko free mu a. Eno che say you reject you.
Who is the face of the party? The general secretary.
Okay.
One of the chief executive officer of the party. But what I say, party ni be bia no so na na wo. Na dey na many lose elections no. What a galam say allegation na yede to ne so. Or ye otu galam say. And what you say and what you say. Enti a chance say presidency na kasa no there's a problem. Now some within the party, not the Omampanyin na Danko Kufado, Baumia, almost support on almost some of the Maya Jumo being a bidder. Not say quite elections. Not a party for instance there be the Juma and so ye into a rejectana. A Chelsea Kufado Cropos Sabe call Obet Macontest election be man come rejectano. Because Mojuma Moye and so ni. Na wie nyina ne some dia sa kwahya IMF ase amoso no mo kan say ko IMF program ase a na che so incompetent na che so wo mu o man ni abro nyamo de o mo de ne number bi ana mo keka ndi clearly wo hwe omo elections to mo call na amagana fo ye nyina ye etie kire no ye hu say abana faili ye hwe irrigation e call so asabi what in some okay
eno anya contest mu entokafo no wana ato akeka
eno na me nua ba we politicians no we don't learn ye was certain institutions wo ho yoko wo ho Ghana police wo ho NIB e wo ho ade no be higher allegation e inviting the pan na interrogating matter no so what evidence say or so obi chase ka na. So can the PNDC law 284, the People's Representative law now? Clearly, Unu kwan so be motivate obi and abem obi bibi ansa na kwakọ to aba eden at the amount. Political parties, some say party bia members no obi etua dues. It obi allegation say obi etua sika. Nyanya careful drug barons kwapo no who take positions in the party. Ye wie ne agya sa o ukokan o say party bia wo musa. Eti enkwisi da ben na besua bibia den afri ho. Nje ye na nka minu akokofu nanu me da mu ye ya chem krofo ba mienu aguma. Wo ye DC ni na akwakoye bia. Wo so say ye be chimtim me nye. Aho kira ba amanfo nye sika nto da nini ebi che 10,000 ebi che 5,000 san krofo no so de da board so okuruma say.
Thank you.
Omunye sika no free hen.
Okay.
It is not about a party bias and it's here. There must be a paradigm shift. You should be here then and free a question.
All right.
Madam, I'm so fortunate because madam may share that apart from 2012 Prime Minister I call primary CBU.
Ebi akọ no post.
Aye.
Oh, okay.
You no class or that.
It mean I can speak.
Or that.
I can speak to this matter say me go to them dear MOB say Jane be what I say. But I don't just say
now call you know.
Only them a private person as a banker.
And now person about public service. Are the bribery and corruption allegation? You private persons if you
one me control state resources. What I say. And now me contest not many incumbent be na contest. A newly created constituency. But what I say. It's yin no say all political parties we are guilty of this. There must be a stop to it.
And there must be a stop, whether private or public. So there must be a stop.
That's the point. They say state institutions, so no allegation as a BIA. What are they doing about it?
Thank you. Pacho, my TV so boyfriend, the Obaliti, Ababetina, a political activist, Bernard Mona, Oye Sankanan, this year. My man Akwaba Nintino. Akwaba.
Yeah,
to aso. PNC for Ose.
What's it there?
To aso.
Hey, sa slogan here, that's all.
Me the man can slogan. Say one we say, "O buy no ya sha say." Mama Claire no, Mama Claire ye me pass me clarify myself. Now honorable Kokofu akasa. And now beto say honorable Richard the Champion kasa. We me pese mesia akwa na de ye kani ye kan MPP Congress no any enu awie chi. And I make say onso gi wo time which is the next 10 minutes.
Okay, so no na make say to asuna anko yi amabi mu.
And in Pacho, 10 minutes na minti wa dwenche wo nkomo yi wo.
Mechia o na champion minu akokofu.
Okay,
ba ono oba show say ya na kire say ajegon. And on say that year time bia ohun say kokofu ba show no na communication no. Enko yi ema aban no nti they normally will have to go and dig him out. Now wajai Environmental Protection Agency ejuma na wabeka bi na no pay obetumi hu say waka ne ye ama omo because wabetina ha you paint as it is say gold, but in truth and reality is President Akufo-Addo has been rejected at the MPP National Delegates Conference. President Akufo-Addo and 15 MPP regional chairmen were hooted at by the delegates in their choice of a general secretary for the New Patriotic Party. Answer no mubetu abano, typical of the Prime Minister of Ghana, de facto.
Ghana or Prime Minister?
Prime Minister of Ghana de facto.
Ye ni bi. Why? You said de facto ni fi ona kan wa.
That be. Or treaty here. And we share a day to the elections now. Now and no and almost every media house on fire. Even on Congress ground, now ultimately who said now he was virtually giving an indication of near ABC. And obviously what the president intends to do. And yet Gabi and Oka PDS Assem said we needed to change ECG and give him a new face, or a new face. And Omokofa PDS by. enye gad bi na recently oka say IMF nsem odiko see ya me betena mo studio high na make say oh Gavi is giving an indication that President Akufo-Addo has sanctioned Ghana's return to the IMF. Not less than a week, now President Akufo-Addo let EBP say or say yanko IMF. In TBB, President Akufo-Addo episode on Yano. Gabi is the first person to know, and he comes out to communicate it to the people of Ghana. And in this instant, Gabi communicated. Unfortunately, the delegates rejected the pronouncement. Yeah, maybe now studio here in America say, looking at the way things are going, and me as somebody who has been in the political trenches, enko yema minua John Boydu. Because the many things that delegates were saying, they say, as a general secretary, now most often you cannot find the general secretary in the party headquarters.
Delegates when
I come
to Honorable Kennedy Japan, I think
about I spoke with a number of them. See, some of my family members are MPP.
Okay.
Oh yeah, some of my family members. And the complaint is that, look, Oba Accra now is general secretary, who could do party headquarters. You have to look for him in his private office, somewhere in the Laboni, Osu, Enclave. That is where you have to look for him. And who could do home swa. It's like a gated place. Not everybody is permitted to go there. And he was not available to them as general secretary. And party politics has its own difficulties.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, and this is what I said, Dana Amiti said the Savannah Regional Chairman, Eba Accra, and went for the launch of John Boydu's campaign at the Angie Hill Hotel. Then the next day, some of the Savannah executives issued a disclaimer saying the Savannah Regional Chairman, the Northern Regional Chairman, Samba, did not act on their behalf, and that Oba in his personal capacity, because Omunina and Kotina Baby and Kase, they should all go for John Boydu. Why is he trying to impose John Boydu on them? And so Oshe Kennedy Ajapong and Nsema on Osobekanye, buttressing the point of what most of the MPP members have been saying. Say, why Okoha, John Boydu Krampo no Fini Ano Ankasani Krum Fosu. And that John Boydu will lose the elections. And he will teach him a lesson. And at the Congress ground, a conference
not
ground.
to cut you short, but then Dr. Naminene Kasa, political analyst, knows you. Tried law, said the Becca, tried knowledge, say, Odiphobia and Yen Munyamonicrum. Menka Bible, as a tried knowledge, say, Odiphobia and Yen Munyamonicrum, tis an uncroft, say, there be. Oh no, the truth is that, in this game, in this game, you just have to be a little humble. And unfortunately, the John Boydu that we all worked with when we were youth organizer, at a certain point was not the John Boydu that we all know. And it became like he was larger than the position that he occupied. But now you answer me until send I say what she has so she has ya studio amba catcher say minu JFK obedin kunim. I sat here and said JFK will win. Oh, okay.
I sat here. That now mo call Vice President Kasua program. No. From that day, I said that JFK will win. Because, and I put my ears on the ground. And I went to a program with one of the deputy ministers. I think, was it on Wednesday? And then the deputy minister said, oh no, so you're MP. Also, oh no, there any constituencies, a constituency in Union. Look, the constituents be voted more than 90% at the Ama JFK. And that gave me the impression, say, JFK will win. So it's obvious that, look, majority of our MPs... But the polls didn't go that way. Well, so monitor to say, "Oh, Crawfordini at Denny polls now. No be at a piece of JB Befa." So if you sit down in Accra at Labone and you do your desktop research, and then you come and make pronouncements, you will be humiliated by the outcome of the delegates.
Like a little forecaster.
Oh, yes, yeah. You'll be humiliated because these things here, you know, make you predictions. So you go and sit down, and then you're at your Labone corner, and then come and say that this person will win.
I don't know what their predictions.
That be, you go and sit at your corner at Labone. Nipa no omo work grounds omo ye juma omo ndano. If you understand what it is to go round. Look, I wanted sincerely that Titus Glover should win because I thought that it will bring about a certain level of decency in our political discourse. And Echo Drew Baby, Minua Sabo, our Greater Accra Communications Officer for the NPP. He volunteered to join Titus Glover. Just the Friday, we were discussing. I said, look, unfortunately, it doesn't appear that Titus will win because the Ashanti votes will go embassy at the Ama Minua Nanabi, even as I wish that he could win. And true to prediction, win now Titus Enye across the regions. It did not give him that large gap to be able to cover and close up on the Ashanti votes the way it came for Nanabi. And I'm sure that Nanabi by now should also be humbled because now Okasa Utieno even on the conference Danwa or see Okwa could kunim 80%. The outcome doesn't suggest that he came any closer.
596.
What I say, it should send a signal that what he thought he had done, the people have. But in all, Metimiaka say, look, Stephen Tim was no shocker. It was obvious that he was going to win.
Was it that obvious?
It was it was very obvious.
Okay.
It was very obvious say he was going to win. It is the margin that shocked me. Over 3,000. It was the margin because in team Enya 4,000.
4,000 plus.
4,000 plus. Even Asabi.
1,000 plus.
1,010.
Okay.
So it was about a difference of 3,300 or 3,003 difference. Now, Oceana, the gap was too big for anybody to say that look. And that goes to show, say, share, party phone who says Stephen, in Team Wabre.
Brena Wabre, no, betumi aye.
Dabi Wabre, 2005. I was at the Legon conference. Stephen Intim suffered because Omuka said he was a Kufuor candidate. And at that time, Kufuor was about exiting office. Mekai, the now Minister for Local Government.
Then you mean 2006, Anna?
2005, 2006.
Okay.
Yeah. And Omuka conference in Legon.
Okay.
It was obvious. Stephen Tim was cruising until all of the party people ganged up for McMenu.
He was winning.
Yeah, he was leading.
He was leading,
yeah.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, I remember Nipati said, no, yeah, Makofo agenda non perpetuity, it is time to change. So eventually, that was the shocker. And Oshe margin now, it was very, very close.
Okay.
I think if you were talking about vote buying, that was the time that vote buying was said to be on the high because ultimately, say, Stephen in team Wama TV station, television, Wama saying it's a flat screen. Now, it was just about the time. And later, Oni Jacobi Chebin Lamte contested here. Again, President Akufo-Addo backed James Obi Chebin Lamte. In the Tamale Congress, he contested with Paul Afukumu. Paul Afuku defeated him at home ground.
Okay.
Then, of course, Oni in Koforidua, Oni Freddie Blay, and Yenyina Yehu, what President Akufo-Addo and his team did. They backed down even Chairman Short of the Upper West region and other people in order to give Freddie Blay a head start. And of course, Freddie Blay won. This time round, party solidly behind Stephen in team. And of course, I am say Onosono, he learned his lessons and went his game very well. Eventually, he came to win. The margin was too wide for me. And the greatest shock was the kind of votes my professor got. Ameyaw Akumfi. Along all this, say, oh, he was one of the closest, say, and yet, Stephen Intima, it was likely to be Professor Ameyaw Akumfi or Asabi.
Okay.
But who shared the gap between Asabi Krampo and Professor Ameyaw Akumfi? It's nothing to write home about. And I'm sure that this game, the late Sir John rightly said, fear delegate. Because you share fuel autoye, share fear posters, any party paraphernalia. Oh yeah. I'm sure that if you went around distributing money to the delegates, you would have distributed money to earn more than 1,000 votes to the hundreds that you got. In all, Mamenka said the NPP did a good job. Aside one incident where the police had to rush in, Mati said somebody was going to snatch a ballot box. Oh. The police did well. The police did well. Everything went well successfully. And I just want to commend the Ghana Police Service. Say, I saw so many things. One, Professional. This was a gathering of mass people. They did not carry any guns. They did not carry any riot gears. Number two, just at an enclosed area, the police were in excess of 3,000 police that were deployed for the exercise of the MPP conference. Many Ghanaians will mass up on other issues. We want to see whether the police will have the same number of personnel to deploy when it comes to other issues in this country.
Thank you. Musa Batwa, former President Mahama, has sent a clear message to Jean Mensa and a crop of incompetent leadership that they shouldn't think of using the Ghana card as the only source of identification for a voter card. An attempt to disenfranchise many Ghanaians will be Ena Eswati. Kofi Nyakun blueprint, writing from Esikado Ketan. I congratulate all the newly elected national executives of the NPP. Wish them well in their new offices, and to all the losing aspirants, the better luck next time. But also egg the newly elected Ewa Enti Kofi Nyamia Eswati. Kes Lika Pepe says NPP disappointed Tescon rough. Then Abigail Akosio says Tescon is a compromise group. They won't have voting rights in MPP again. Charles Bafu Kofi, good morning. Okay, Charles Mayama, please check it out. Abladefia Kuma says, I think there is no need for us to go to IMF. I'm saying this because the way NPP shared money at their national conference shows that we have money, but the NPP have just kept the money. Kofi Same Papa B says, good morning, good work done, keep it up. Sia P Teria says, Shia, you take us to IMF, you will go. Nana Brokwando, see, nobody should blame the delegates. JB lost because of the COVID-19 and the Russia-Ukraine war. My guy Zebra says, this way chocolate drink, his shot in time, a shot, oh, yo yate. Adams, almost this was short or tamale, Mr. Komo Mubi Mami, why? Brad Adams, the baby more tamale, Mubenyabi. Agon Juliana, guys, Sammy Jemfi is live on Citizen TV. I wish they should have come to you TV today. Yeah, so let me see one or Tom Haruna TK from Tamara Community 1 side 20. Thank God it has happened this way for NPP. The mafias will be unemployed now. They will see how unemployed situation is. But I wish Titus Glover better luck next time. Bosheba, Misty, Gosu, Zongo, Patriotic Voices. Congratulations to all the newly elected NPP national executives, especially Chairman Stephen Ayensun Tim and Secretary Lawyer Justin Frimpong Kodia. And I know they are going to work vigorously for the party to break the aid. Paulus Kasoa, a.k.a. Honorable Howard Tuaso. Congratulations to all the aspirants for showing us a peaceful election. Young Joseph, good morning, sweet sister. Trust all is well. Honestly speaking, NPP as a party has performed well and they need to be praised. And this is a signal to all the politicians that now Ghanaians are really discerning. Diodu Anna Kwabena said, please ask Honorable, I adore his suit a lot. Timi Musane de and complimenting him now. Honorable say opel suit, you know. Perry William Boateng sister, please Honorable Kokofu, what he's doing about the noise all over the country. The fake preachers always making unnecessary noise everywhere. Mukaila Jonah Zediya inside Kerry. I pray that my party leaders will consider my boss, Charles Cromwell, to become the Deputy General Secretary position, or to become the Deputy General Secretary, to partner JFK for a fair, balanced, and smooth. He respectfully pulled out. He actually pulled out. Mensa Pillar 2, breaking the 8 is on the way. Is on the way coming. NPP are now no size regards to Honorable Kennedy Japan, our next president of the Republic of Ghana. Kwarisma Don Papa from Sunyani, thank God for a very successful national conference and also bringing every soul back to his or her destination in peace. Okay. Mafu Kwajosi said, please, it seems the NDC man doesn't have anything to say. Hey. Oh, you didn't say anything. Leave the guest. You tell me what you think. Zedikos Zoranda. I love this man, Honorable Kokofu. He's one of the few people who always stand by the truth. UTV will love you the most, okay? Makenkaya Manuntimi, sure send anybody. Entry Kwaju said NPP is still good, better, best. All right. Kwame na CDT Afua congrats to all MPP newly elected executives and those who lost. Better luck next time. Abefe Bonale, Listo, were watching you live from Antoa Adesina. I'm very happy that John Boadu and Freddie Blay lost. Freddie Blay didn't contest. This is a strong warning to NPP as a party that we are going to show them where power lies come 2024. Leviticus Powers Castle. Okay, Sammy Quay says congratulations to all the executives. Okay, so Yanko Hope say hona mo so mo come workshop no and our former president Mahama.
Yeah, I don't remember me be kitu e before.
A short point.
David yes point. Mo no more point na me SME ya.
So you are no point so be
just page 31 Forest Commissioner you know the back.
Okay, 1 minute.
I will 1 minute.
Yes.
So we have first say na advertisement near your I said the Forestry Commission intends to apply part of its budgetary allocation to fund eligible payments. The Forestry Commission, as said, Jumaku, and Sana, umbitimi di jume biat sada abema juman. Year budget in the bar parliament. And my parliament approve. Kwesiti hey, well, Ukraine finance committee member, and the parliament approve budget. You know. It in your dear say, be a Jumaku ye be outside the almost and I agree with you. Enti bia say I been chirebi or say mpo sensusueni ni ehun sika kra ho a bra ye womi bia ye bre mu odin tie say adwumafo na adwumakuo no dwene hu mienu how to realign budgetary lines no wo ho. But don't also forget say what budget say the says can be this adwuma we say ene Forestry Commission penifo sigina ye said ye ken yes okay say ahokyeraba instead of diaries ni sa anima say sika no yemfa bia emfa nya akatua bia sa akatua intimity ana say campo ne bia de to ebe yi a uja boni o ba auditor general beba no na report we ne ya na efre no Mr. Corporation sika no ye wo ka so de be ye no wa mfa anya wo de akoya ade foforo
on toy and na confess
ana me ono no so won you see there so de ade foforo nya sa
obetumi agya no ho
obetumi agya no ho wontie kwasi obetumi agya no ho ne da ho na ayi kraman ebe ka na ba da ho ne papa mu a ne papa mu se de o kana bi ade hia bi pa se nkoda ana sorry ejima fo akatua ana se bi abibi no na but so you realign your budget. Ti afutu ho ne se enyumaku ahodo a mekora me yipie meka yeka ho.
Okay.
Drum pempen so bi a ese itimi review na ye review so your budget ye no. Ya hwede ye hia pie ne de federal prioritization. And I agree. But from so bi anim obi anya bone wo Forestry Commission. Said they are not pay opesi ho.
Me da say Ben o say den.
O da bi na yes. Oh, Dabi.
Again, Ben.
No.
When you now send back
Dabi Koko.
Na wo fo sakasa ubenya o mere. Ben de
Mike Okoimo, Freddie Blay,
Okay.
and the 16 regional chairman. They said that breaking the 8 is impossible without John Boadu.
Omo kan we.
Oh. Dana John or launching a campaign or Angie Heat Hotel.
Okay.
Na say no ye wie.
Dabi o me ba. Sa na omo kan ye.
All right.
So Siciano
John Boadu ni ho no.
Or John Boadu any ho no. There is no institutional memory to break the 8. Is that what they are suggesting?
It's a question they will answer.
Sometimes near ye no. Finally, my whole new crusading guide. Oshe increase in cover page.
And say a person you'll be at the cover page. Make up for cities. Graphic at the beginning of July. Times is what? What is the problem?
Chromo Ashi. Ena Yawaha Ena Minua Kokofu is justifying the fact that Parliament approved a budget and allocation. So Senuama Enkoya, we should still go by the old order. A testimony of the insensitivity.
I think he explained.
Chairman.
Dabi o kasa na meti akom.
Okay.
Mate. Maybe no yeah next topic.
Now I die.
I don't suffer.
Say yeah discuss.
What was that chairman?
Yeah discuss.
Only munya abuche. Kokofu onkoe oha.
Yes.
O se wan kanisa. Senku oni ampa.
Edru so
ya. Man right of rejoinder. Man paper
man chere. Man paper man chere.
Studio
man paper no chere.
Prince.
Mama
paper ne pen mbra.
Enya mesem ne de mama menyusu mi krache powers kaka. Mama ne chere na.
Obasi man say
say me time
me de be ma wo de on che na o ka che wo na wo fa sa page 30 something buy.
Na how? Aho chere wo mu ya mo ko printed diaries.
Abi mi chere mu nyina wo bo chiri ko woni me ya.
1 minute na che. Mo pesa o chere say.
Ben.
Yes.
We are number 2. The first one, what try ya say with the president baba be wura election mu say president you are rejecting a candidate anya no kre. It is never ever.
You are not doing a rebuttal.
I know now what you follow see akra meti hai. Na ye nyina obi atie de me kan yi. Once what ya.
Who can say?
Me say we I go through the process of my sikasem hihye mu nyina through parliament budget. Ana ewo ho no mu de ye adwuma se de ompeso mu de ye. Ana me ka se ebra ye bo mu ni nti se hu behia se ye besan akoye nkrata mu biu. Mpo ye wade nyina ho kwan na ne nyina ne fataye. Nyasa. Ana me ka se me kra me ho maso ye EPA no kra. Hu abehia sisi a ye nyina ye hwe de ya budget a ye ma ye ho kwan se ye nyani nyina ye biu. Near realize se we de betimi akwakoda a emfa ha bia ma na emum se sika ne de ayade foforo ana me ka se honorable champions so just say intimi tua binom kanom ne anam se sika no pu u decide se o mfa nya de potin we na wo sese no na de koyade foforo bi na wa fa kwan paso a ebe wi ase no auditor general beba no no aboa me no se sa abon ne friend misappropriation sika no ni na so what de so wo se wo de ye no wa mfa anye
no misapplication
yo we dey say there tibia nti no miss
nti boni poma me
eti sika no de wo ka so de be wa mfa anye eno so wo no mfom so nko eti se sa de a ye nyina ye hwe se de be ti se we enum bi se no na ne se mra kwan mu ne betimi ayi se sika no e de akoye we ne atimi a justify well eno na mkana
thank you. It's your mutual budget in the movie. Medase. Honorable Champo. Honorable Kokofu, thank you. Honorable Champo, Yanko. Musumuko workshop. Munu ye NDC. My name say NDC as a party because me who general secretary or me who chairman and so on. And also ye MP now Kobi. Enti moko ye no. Nenkrata no. Daily Post say EC determined to prevent some Ghanaians from voting at all costs. You see, one can't so move beyond to about. Now, see, idea communication about a man who copy one workshop. And I say,
you remember who your workshop, no, a minority workshop,
and my minority members of parliament. Oh, okay.
But the party hierarchy was there.
Okay.
National chairman, general secretary, our former Frabera.
Okay.
And a top-notch party officials in a normal.
All right.
But yeah, my name is Washe. Declaration of results. General Secretary Omodiena. Person Mr. Koho. John Bodu.
Send me 1 minute.
And then the other topics if you by you.
Ocean figures in a John Bodu then 2,524.
Okay.
Electoral Commission officers Ochre West no. Ochre 2024. 500 no anchre.
Me sure phone so. Okay. 2024. Okay, 2024.
Me wait 2,524.
2524. All right.
So me a banker by profession. So any litigation be a beba awo sanema no the kokoto. They use the West.
Not the figures.
Not the figures.
Because it takes time to write the West.
Okay.
Figure and the way to make a mistake.
Okay.
The West, and they love more on the West.
Okay.
We also know return officer and Dr. S. Kwaku.
Dr. Shiribo. Yes.
And Director of Elections, Evans Nimakon.
Director of Elections of MPP.
Omunya domesa say a satisfied resource. And che bia na fi court eba how a tabulation of results and all that. Say numbers on NCC. The same electoral commission a question about to issue. Into way justify say NDC court to say electoral commission 1 year na juma year no. This an evidence of it. Oh. Nem na me chere ye.
Oh. Enti muko
Mr. Remember o time.
When can ho asem ho mo na mo de bra mo na mo ye na mo de amanye.
Say ye be ko.
Enti ye be so electoral commission for no. Omo ye adwuma omo mani na ho. Because nipa ka kwa NDC Congress numbers no do so chan MPP de no. Omo say 17 per constituency me bo a. Plus regional
Close to 7,000.
Yeah, they are more almost 15,000.
Oh, I see.
Na se nipa kakra we po na muntimi ntwere ne ye. Na Ghana for a year over 31 million kwa kwato wanda betima hwe so. Ye ko ho stock taking as a minority group. Kwan ya ya fa so ye adwuma especially this 8th parliament ene baby ya ba bedroom. Na okasa fa Ghana card ho. Oh, say na a mandate so momo bia enya Ghana card. Ono card from 15 years and above. Eso mo issue card e de mo bia. Electoral commission so boni tirimu po mo di see bia ba. I see no o share the content of it na. Answer na obetimi aye continuous registration and abeto ababia no. This say o Ghana card. Yes. Uni Ghana card a untimi enkoto aba ana ye ntwere wudin
as a continuous
yes.
registration.
What 18 now?
Okay.
I feel na me pese mo twere me din.
Okay.
O parent document o mela ono Ghana card.
I see.
Ghana card no so na nye automatic say onya 18 na ya ubenya bi. Hwe Fabia is for example. Bia isi nyina no omo de set headquarters wana say constituency center hono mo wo cross bi a hye bia na se ofa wa okasa wo car na waba abetwire odin na wanya Ghana card obedru as network e wo down obedru ho ye say logistics papers printing papers any ho obi betwe twa kwan bi about 3-4 times yeah. Nipa no ni sikwa beto de no de case ka 1 2 3 na nsa aka ni Ghana card o ma bio enna nya abato po ho asem na yeka enne all the financial institutions so issue statement say started July 1st with that Ghana card you can't do any banking transaction. Voter ID no mo mpe bio okopecting number uni Ghana card a unya 10 number. We import near my port. Na so ko clear goose. We ni Ghana card a untimi enclave onema o port. Nti Ghana card ne ba ba ye say ade a wo ye bia fa ban hyehyem bia ne so nya Ghana card. Na wo deny me this opportunity. Na ma nya Ghana card. Na me so me kwakwa banking transaction. Me kwakwa to ba na mentima nto. What is emphasize nipa no? E ho asem ne ye kan sisi e. Ugodru e say kwaji Ghana card a almost my GPS address. Na kura internet connectivity anyhow. Obede generate the GPS address. Ye ka corruption if you be a sikan kwa na corruption. Enti bon say na me mababe gina mu studio ha. Na ma generate me GPS address. Na me dey akọ me say aye me GPS address na o maje. Me wo hwe mu so aye address na me dem on nya wana mete. It is a electoral commission so ususie we na wo mu dia NIA ese we expand the operations so making sure so be all eligible to get a Ghana card na say na second Ghana card no because ayaban na yes adwuma na Professor Tifia da no Jemensa aban we na kofa ne ba yo mu shelter say free ho Omotrim ponyin and say kwan bi omfa so bia omawia about to be omawia because say they are breaking the 8 being said that. But one case I could break on my back. Now no memory day. Eti ye bo a letter commission any kokko say sa omotrim pono enya adwuma.
Eno ape na moko kan wo ho.
Eno na Ghana fo hia sisi ye.
Okay. Eno enchi mu kan dan bi.
Ono chidia yenyina na say be supporto ama oma we ni kan kwa akoso. We opposition no che say so otena wo ye nhwe han ema oma na korapse a oma be na pese uba be di so no. It's all responsible opposition. And Newton I started to move from 2017. Now for 125 ministers, Monteso almost muntie unnecessary expenditure, Monteso almost yentie corruption. Ye can and never ye I me friend. Ye two way. But me uncle can't send me into a catcher say I take or pay any banking crisis and they make IMF any COVID-19 Ukraine Russia war. When I catch a bank cost 25 billion in collapsed banks. 25 billion no. Ghana cedis. And now I am for a maximum of 2 billion, almost 16 billion Ghana cedis. What to 25 billion ago? Abraham Kabeti me a survival those banks no. What to 25 billion ago? Occupy 16 billion Bosia. In banking, the can be said we don't use good money to chase bad money. Meaning what you say? So what about Busia? I want me na me so untimi ntua Bosiano. Na masako yi mimi bottom sika say medical for police for metwofo monyi sika nkwaji sika na ye kohwe akwa na ye hu no. Ada na sika na me entra me bottom. Na me nya manfa sika ketwa na den enko. Because me we dey na akwa no ntua. So we don't use good money to chase bad money.
Okay.
What to 25 billion ago? And now IMF for pay 16 billion. And one decision. Now no, you need credit. Quarter will say, "Quite fast revoke lances, no, illegal until among conquer your majuma." Because of political expediency. Bank way NDC ni yen collapse bank no. Say cocoa board that mo be contract na ye demand no e ho sika agongo say adongo agongo contract demand no o da kwa set a bank enu ti collapse bank no. Does it make sense? This is
the Bank of Ghana kind.
Yes, that was the reason.
Sana Bank of Ghana kind.
Cocoa board contract. So o sika no enye ono no sika no or this show up and share capital no a contract sum na contract money no oje no na do could be or the quarter bank. This is the bank foreign investors inject physical cash to increase their share capital. Yeah, can man the governor we could share. This is the issue I raised before the governor. I'm catching say what's the banks no or increase or share capital no. Every bank will be our reserves. And by their law, they can plow back their reserves to increase their share capital. They just call an emergency meeting, AGM, and pass a resolution. No more increase your share capital. So on paper, the banks will have the stated capital, but there's no liquidity. A paper. Sikaba anyhow. I told him plain in his own office, Bank of Ghana. And what we are doing, banks now can say, oh, the banks are solvent now. The banks can sound their feet. They can give. Now I say a paper transaction on my end. There's no physical cash. Or being fair bunting for Sikame toll shares. It's the banks now money no there liquidity issues. Nipa na mo say yes save wo interest na wo man be up to now. I'm a Sika that's wo mo ntua. I don't want to mention names and the institutions. I don't know we banks intimi mbobosia companies intimi nya loan nya adwuma na e da kokoi there's no money in the system. Until we could spend the 25 billion so want to say situation banks no gina do mo gina no
Thank you. Ben, NDC, I'll say a minority workshop, but Kukudami Achocho Roko, to former President Mahama. I'm a daily post the Abase, ECI and Adrian, so percent or de Ghana or disenfranchise Ghana for at all costs. Ninchi more de my Ghana card, Mode registration.
Political party bia, and in particular, Omanya privilege say omun ko parliament. Yes, from time to time, na omuntimi enhia. Na omunjwindwin ejuma omu ankasa omu aye. Bibia omu etimi ejina ewo oman ni esiemu. And I think that if the NDC decided as minority caucus, say omu kwa akoye review, it was in order. Just that within the same time, the guy say on Friday, no Thursday, na the funeral of John Akparabu in Debuguri was performed at the forecourt of the State House. Kokoku, one baby, you were in parliament with him, you didn't come. And then on Friday,
And there was your better doctor.
on Friday, the corpse had to be flown to Timondi. Timondi.
And no way.
It was a bila.
Okay.
So
The former constituency.
we took quite a say you are not within, so you don't know some of these places. The constituency, in your former constituency, is always a constituent. So some.
I thought no a PNC.
Oh, a PNC.
Parliamentarian.
He was
for
a
one,
PNC
say.
parliamentarian. His weird relationship with the PNC went and joined Nana Akufo-Addo and the MPP. Amudi nkunimu ye ohun se kwan na Nana Akufo-Addo efa no. Entimi nkosi bolga. Kwan no edi ye ko Burkina Faso. He left the MPP and
Ghana card.
Never Ghana card. And MPP NDC. We are talking about NDC retreat.
Yes, NDC retreat. So Ghana card.
So I think that it is within rights, political parties time to time, they should do that. When I was in Kenya, it was obvious regularly, particularly the Kenyan government under Mwai Kibaki, you will see the opposition together, they will do opposition retreat to go and see collectively near Omaye. Okay. And I'm sure that in this retreat, the NDC will look at some of the things they have done, that the people of Ghana applaud them. And near Omaye, the people of Ghana are very bitter, particularly that they represent the rest of us, because Omoyen minority. So Omoyen, I'm sure it will strengthen them to continue to champion the cause of those that are not within the MPP and are not in government. I think one of the issues Omoko discussed here had to do with this pronouncement Haruna Idrisu Ediba said the Electoral Commission surreptitiously EPS Omunfa Ghana card and your new voters register. And for the record, and I'm sure say Okrampo no more tape no ha. Jean Mensah, Bossman, and Nsroma, they said emphatically that the last voter register now is the final register Ghana for the year, because all the features that we need, a new voters register. So okay, that will not do a new voters register anytime, because we need going forward until the next millennium, the current new voters register. So it will be unthinkable that after one elections, the Jean Mensah-led Electoral Commission, Betimia Pejan, and say they want to do another register after they committed to the people of Ghana, say the last register was the final register. And I'm sure, say, okay,
well, according to Honorable, no, for continuous registration.
Never. The Council of Eminent Persons Electoral Commission formed here. When we met with them, they reiterated the fact that that was the final register, and the Electoral Commission has assured them, said they will not do any register. Okay. And when we met with Togbe Afede and your friend saying he was then the president of the National House of Chiefs, okay, say if that is the case, why don't we support the Electoral Commission? Say, and the Electoral Commission want to do anything short of that, it means that the Electoral Commission is taking the people of Ghana for a ride and will not take it. Say NDC for Asia as a minority. Now they have looked at the issues. So Electoral Commission say they are coming to use Ghana's card for a continuous voters register. A champion on our parliament. In 2021, the Electoral Commission was supposed to do a limited voters register.
2021
by the laws. 2022, the Electoral Commission is supposed to do a limited register.
They've not done it.
Yes, our limited registration, no. For the purpose to say, Nipa Bina Omundu ye.
Yes, I drew 18.
Oh, no, I drew 18. Sisiano, you open up for a limited time so that they can also be on the voters register. So you keep updating the voters register. As for continuous registration, it has its own difficulties. Because you have a year limited register. Political parties and other stakeholders have their representatives there to vouch, say, Nipa na oba bechuroni dino. First, officer locality no. Second, we drew age now say. Third, we are wabrusa age no. Nientia went to me and register. All those things are brought and we see you Gani. And sana wait to me actually odin. But with the issue of continuous registration, Utimi Electoral or Commission Office, it's not every day that political parties will have their representatives there. Now, it is only the Electoral Commission after a certain period. Then they will give you the information. Say, but the limited registration provide a platform for political auditing of Nipana or more Ebahono. So 2021, the Electoral Commission did not do that. 2022, we have crossed the second quarter. The Electoral Commission has not brought up any rollout. Say mobile.
With the continuous registration, no, per the law, no. A senka after election, no, will be only 18 years to me. But still, that window is closed.
So that all those things are closed. So why is the Electoral Commission itself infringing upon the law that they are supposed to work with? So what I say, because law no Emma Quine say all these things should be done. If you cannot do them, then you need to get back to those who propounded the law to give the reason for which it cannot be done. Now,
have we heard from the Electoral Commission?
As we speak, what I know is that it has not been done. My son is in 18 and he's supposed to register. He has not been offered the platform to register. So from that perspective, I know. So it is not for me, sir. It is easy to go and tell Parliament, okay. Say yet the Electoral Commission is not communicating to us on near omoye and near omoye nientia omuntimi endi mreno echia. Then there is something that is wrong. And I think that EC must communicate to the people so that every suspicion will be taken away from their work. Otherwise, people will go and sit down. Say Electoral Commission say it gives a lot of problems for the credibility of elections. Finally,
Debbie, thank you.
After you interjected me with your questions.
Yes, I'm interjecting. Honorable Gogofu, EC determined to prevent some candidates from voting at all costs. Former President Mahama.
Yeah, I'm not even a common to Mam.
Umbekantum. Omatiase.
Utum for Mumfa. Catching some common.
Na Okasano.
Yeah,
Makabibi.
Yeah, Quesinum na ko, champion na ko huaba.
Okay.
Na unfortunately, Omanfa Chema Muna Kobi.
Na Menkam, Omoko as minority caucus.
Oh, I see.
Or seeming two for one who said,
Dabi, na then Obomidi. Make us Dabi Bonnie. Make us an Bonnie.
Seka woman didn't go be aka ebia ne submission ke bia ka amanesa asem ne chitia NDC for atna ho parliament aka say ewiase nyina mehwe obuei adan Electoral Commission be ye voter register foforo Electoral Commission say register na waye na ya boka bibribi na o se ye papa no obetu agu abeye foforo na obeye foforo so a o se gise kana card pe na okuta obetimi abe register new register be. That's what they said.
Omoka wo he.
Now he more na akra repeating no what.
No.
They said this we say champion. We say no. They said
Mami
They said,
I will say Bisamia. You raise issue on the floor, no? And the OB Amwa. Ebeka said, I'm
Entimu raise
on the floor of Parliament.
No. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Me pemenya.
Yes.
So mo ba be registration.
Yes. And now OB Amwa say, as a committee member, no, also propose to say, yemfa passport and can't Ghana card no. It's raise here and can only Ghana card.
Oh.
For a registration mass.
Yes.
Mass.
Yes.
But what can one come mass? O can limited.
No, me dey say me person make cost
maybe I make ho. What twa kontompo.
Thank you.
Most say electoral commission but to register na e ho na to atwene na wa be ye foforo. That is what you said earlier. And the electoral commission mamu said there be yes register papa. Nia ye kan say say ye continuous registration. I say ye makwan na obi bia na ehu nhia mpo say ye besan akoto santene obi a obenya fie dun watwe bia say de minu yen se ne ba nyen ne che say ekwan da ho na otimi onto na wonfo na eba saa no ebeba be yiso ana ye sere say ebetimi a yemfa Ghana card ana emfanye se wuti ye champion ya omuko ho ne bae no manya omu ho ntiase kakra na emom de omu susu ne say nye nipa nyina na wo Ghana card no enti se nye nipa nyina na wo dia kwan be na ye befa so a National Identification Authority omu ba yiri o madwuma mu yie na se nkrabata no be bia aka ho be bia na ka o se the network enie nom ne ade bia internet nom ne ade na se obi bia o hye saa ho bia no obetimi anya kwan anya card ni bi me no o ya adwene on that score Ghana card no every Ghanaian must have it. And she says, "Yeah, obusa NHI for national NI for. Ombetimi amount figure. Say how many in cancer? Almost about 80% of Ghanaians are supposed to have a Ghana card.
It's not true.
Well,
almost 16.2 million.
Yes, out of 31 million population.
So
okay,
is that 80%?
Well, me say how many?
Madam additional information.
Madam 16.2. Memfa wo de no. Wo de wa ben.
I think I hear 15 million.
16.2 million. Wa ben pa. And here about 30 million. So we've crossed at least 50%. A quite then you be so the next and mind you, and yet 31 million in eligible. See a true mudi. What do you say?
Minus.
Minus.
But minus no more can say more yen shisha yet. Somewhere last year, no more can say on Baba Cho Mudi.
And for now, and for the purpose of voting,
15 years
for now, and for the purpose of voting, which the universal adult suffrage in 18 years, we can conveniently limit it to up to 18 years.
Okay.
What do you say? It is 16 million. Ana actually when the cry a kuta card ni bia voter population na cry e kan e ya he monso mon kan mame moame voter population
out of the 30 million.
Your voter population say
it's about 18 million.
Well,
about 18 million. 18 million. It is if you are talking about 16 million ekuta card ni bi na say voter population is 18 million. Now they benchmark here. Ubenya percentage. Monya nkonta na monka.
Oh, 60 million. Includes 60 million registered NIA. It includes minors and includes foreigners.
No, they not started with minors.
They did 15 years.
No. Omo ya announcement that they have.
From the beginning.
All right.
I did sense them create.
Dabi unti ase ye chire Musa.
Asemi me na me chire.
Dabi unti ase.
Asemi wo wa ka wo de we ka.
It includes foreigners. Foreigners have they got Ghana.
No, omo de na different. I am not Ghana.
And wrong because
what do you mean Papa Jami?
Time 16 no. Ebi man migrated from 15 to 18.
What dey Jami?
The voter population no dynamics no.
But we dey here wrong.
Omo ko ye mass tete from say omo wa from ko say na we ye.
I don't pay.
But no credit 16 million send non citizens.
There be no kan ho.
Total cards they have issued.
There be no total. They have two streams. More non-citizens stream or and no more citizens stream.
Okay.
Into a non-citizen can. Now, the point is me near champion no because pass so mko ho eko bre ya wo ba ya wa bre na ni hu fifiri se sa no mko kan dia me no mo ya adwene
wonder for 3 days because of your baby oh bre
then
no mo ya adwene to the extent say NIA nhihye be na yedi gu akwan mu ama say access to ana obi hwehwe so obenya Ghana card ne sabeka na ne sabeka ne ntem me no on ya adwene now afedi e wo mutiase say electoral commission all meto registered there ho de nkoto ntwene na omra ma meye foforo o matiase na sebo me ba bonten be kan
ye challenge no eye sa limited registration na say obi attend 18 obekọ akọchwa
no nko mo ne yedi akoyi nyina
what about no
no electoral commission buwie we am no electoral commission kasa no mo nchire wo mo side of the story na yo mo hu because on the fundamental
na oman adwuma wo ya ade a den necessary gisi etwen we no so gisi ekọ RTI right information san wo ma be kasa
o mo ko electoral o mo ko parliament any parliament akokasa o mo nya nkoduru ho nko kan hwe mpo no na mo ankasa minority fo akofa ba abontene se na 1% comfort
so CI bi
akọ ho na CI so mbeba ho o mbeba be defend CI
all right
o mbeba ni Ghana fo abekasa
there be one say am some member
there be
asam no o ya lawyer asam no
example
ati asam na say o dan asam CI eba parliament
and ka unya botima ade ya
we akwanya bia say o sabeka CI no after 21 sitting days no automatically na pass it when you can ni hu komo ama wa ma marry draw and 21 days whether you like it or not we here to tell you which you know
ya me ba baby
only when lawyer only
minim de antia omudi mirika kofa saa we no ana minim ade ko de antia because yeah for the past 3 weeks yenu ya no mama wiase ni Ghana fo nyina atiase se aban no enko omani mu ayedin aban na ekọ your friend is saying aban na ekọ IMF ni wiase ayedin omani mu ayedin aban na ekọ IMF omu gina bodede ya ompani ba ko kan se IMF wo beduru ya yekohia wo mu na free SHS ye twam na chese
no we so rejoin da one cancer
wo so adi rejoinda ukureyim
no money
rejoinda wo omayim mo chese masinkete se ade bia hihye bia o mampani akufa do dia ba eboa ma ni nyanka wisianom mo mpene so kra wo mayim
na so na ko
ano some person mo divert attention
na unfortunately time na so
ana mo kofa ba na mo si IMF ana ho ahwan IMF ba ye obeduru ye no se mo ana mko friend ba you so no ana ba you ba you obeduru e do so wa hwe nkra te
serious
yeah president after telephone
honorable champo na nka wo so nyesa
no ka se na go for
I wo benya kwan no watene no misro one at a time
go for me Judy pa o
wo di me di
honorable champo misro
na I am for buy no ana wa be hwe nkra te no se ampa ahokire wo ho momanyim ewiase nyina ahokire ne bia ka mo na emom COVID-19 ne ntokwa ya asie ni ade eka ho kese pa na makwa ahokire enu ti nhye bia ne mbeye saa mo free SHS anya de bone kura aya de papa
Ghana card ya sema na wo
eno Ghana card eno se wo mu twi wo mu ho free saa asem kan ye ho ana wo mu dibirika kofa Ghana card ba ya enye issue
all right
omu kofa ba se electoral commission ni ba throw the info ato ayi na twene na chese ya divert the whole attention chese ye gira IMF ye be no na ese ye ka kwa be na economic
na ye ba be ko me da se
se
ye bre na asonti ma me ma 2 minutes na ye nka sa IMF de no pacha anya bia obi a hekel wa ha okay me ma hekel
ene
ai
da bi
honorable Carlos Ahinkra tie wasem. Once also me heckle no. Oh dear sir.
Yeah,
allow him to talk. You are heckling him. NDC gang up again. Also me heckle no. Shame on you. Sit at your hook.
Your supposed uncle.
I'm my supposed uncle. And I'll send him a message.
No, say Prince Etie. But Prince Enim, why he
Prince Etie. Prince Oyene Juma Onim.
Chama Mona.
Ben Yanko, just 2 minutes because your time now so the rule basis IMF ya Saturday. Okay, who the mami amin decided. Saturday president can say Omobema Ghana for good deal. Na IMF for Mukwe. And finance minister say man for Amusi on resigning. Because telling him to resign is like telling a father about his can you or
yeah, answer na mekasan. Mama they find that.
I'm giving you just 2 minutes.
Just if you can check.
10-20.
They printed 16.7 million cards. Only less than 900,000
has been distributed. So the 16 million no dia kan we egu omo ho.
Enya me na me kan. It's the founder newspaper. Say unti ase kan.
All right.
Ghana cards nsema ye kan. Read here. You just read. First paragraph. Obehu. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
It's unfortunate say President Akufo-Addo ene na aban. Omuntimi en yet say President Atamils ana President Kufuor na omonhwe Ghana fo enim na omonka se yefum ye pachaw monfa nche yan that way se ebufuo krampo ewomu a Ghana fo betimi aka se opanyin krampo aba ka se ni ana ye adwen no anko no sa bibia President Akufo-Addo ekaye se IMF no oye bonsan Vice President ka say IMF e bonsan. Brunsam. Dagari na tin yelo kokofo. E wona yela ka holo onyo.
Ontinti unti enye boni. Dog udem pacho. Ye ko ben.
So never ka that. Nti omontimi all of a sudden as recent as in April, May mu Minister for Finance said, IMF no yanko. Ni omobeka bia yanko IMF. If he say we are proud people and we can take together and burden share. Until e-levy no must come on. The first e-levy, Emma e-levy buyer.
Sorry, but the 2 minutes is up.
Today, na President Akufo-Addo untimi nkoka say na manjwe ni ye. Modi akwa IMF. In taking us to the IMF will tell you what they want. If you will not agree with the IMF, go and sit down and solve your problems. Don't come and tell us, say, oh, you are going to negotiate a deal. The IMF that you don't want to go, you have eventually landed us there.
Thank you, Doc. Me in 2 minutes.
Yes. You okay?
For paper,
I'm from one akofa by the founder.
10-23-25. You are done.
Page 2.
Kaiha.
Or say,
don't jump.
He explained that the number of cards printed is 16.7 million, whilst the 16.7 million, whilst the number of uncollected Ghana cards is 895. Oh, that didn't
895 saying 1,000.
And the uncollected. What's it? What's it? 895.
Ben. Me will be there.
And why say Papa Krachini? Him dear pa said Madame Fo, Minia. Now, person to footro yet here, cry young Kodai. Who travel for the affair? Wow, yeah.
And I pay you for
900,000 cars. And young quality. No more, no more non citizens there. Or say, he said the total number of foreigners registered from 2013 to date is 156,000. Non-citizens, 156,000.
But it's part of the 16 million, 936,934.
16 million, 743. In 156 free money, you still have 16 million, 500. Ghanaians are women yes citizens are register
foreigners
near the foreigners near 153,000 who free the total figure no abenya 16,500
registered
now
16.9
now the point we are defeated asema kan na enye no graph na me ba ma asempa
wasembe
president to say we would negotiate to the interest in the interest of the country. Now Bernard Kansisia or say IMF asemo una akọ nti IMF conditionality so be ma ope yes sir. One of the major conditionalities major by any say innovative pro-poor policy like free SHS SSS etna.
Thank you.
Now, parliament, IMF advice on say. No, now, almost omu approval. Omu approval. Omu no.
Thank you.
Thank you. Approval
Honorable Richard Champon.
Say loan,
Finance Minister Semi resign. Mampeni so be my good deal with IMF.
Yeah, I won't say me a member of the finance committee since 2013.
Okay.
And IMF group no buy no.
Pacha mo amakambo ye kom me da se.
IMF group no buy no omo ne be hia enti e bi so omo say omo hwehwe aban krata mu ene ya braba ye bo oman no no nema etisen emomo. Conclusion is say our situation is in the dire state. Nema enkoyie. Ene e bi so omo another question say a car loans bebreba aban we buy ya waje from 120 billion to 300 and plus billion no our debt is sustainable and as not sustainable. Omokache say our debt levels are not sustainable. Ene ka kire mo say aban no enka no kra nkire Ghana fo aban bo si awabo no de bi asiesie we used to get from $1.5 billion enka public debt e ka ho asem ho. Energy sector levy extra omo de akwakoji almost 10 billion enka ye debt ho. Ada SOEs eno mu use omo balance sheet e de jebosia. Enti ye de nyina be ka ye ka ho a. Ye debt levels na bedru say eno mo say omo draw aban government attention to that.
2 minutes or so.
Enti below the line I can want them say omo report to a omo mrendo ho fan ka ho no aban kan no kwenche Ghana for na mo ma am for there omo peki sa eka ni nyina. Enti situation ni bad. MPP aban am manage economy no yie. Omo gwo mu ho anim ase.
Thank you. Unfortunately,
the best thing is say Ghana for eto abetia. This
Honorable Richard Champon, MPBA East, Anopeye Dase. Honorable Dr. Henry Kobnako Kofuya, Director General, EPA, and Bernard Mona, political activist, Anopeye Damwasipa. Medazovo Gase, Mekamfuni Evening School no amount say, Unyan Kobia Kobi, na enena ofitia say, Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Weekend, the ending so Saturdays pay, nache say, Fre Azel 0244 155 266 0244 155 266. Sister Mavis Ousu we are internal auditor wa Blekuma North Assembly enewa woda happy birthday to you and our comfort anowa ado onso cutting designs ema happy birthday mpacho time bia ni obi
ayi senior degree me fa ne kransie. I say, Chairman Bernard. Yes. Mantimi amba. If say na dwumadi na na eden. But I say okasa no we ero kakra. O ka say me na na parliament. No. We far senior man go to no parliament.
Okay.
Dabi na as an astute lawyer. Na me follow ni pa. Woman na me.
Almost say me brain na so unfortunately yakra.
O nya me fa ne kra.